What's up, guys? Got a little trade recap going here. In this trade right now, just kind of letting a mega runner run. I think we'll see way lower, so that's kind of why. I took two trades today, though. One break even, and this one I'm in right now. As you see, I'll kind of do a breakdown analysis for you. I think this has potential to probably fall like to eternity, so that's what I'm kind of watching. Um, but yeah. Um, Going into the day was very weird. We had like double multi-sided SMTs and shit like that. I was bearish though because we did have this hourly imbalance. We kind of just were flirting with it a little bit. And then we let me erase some of these. And then we had multiple SMTs and shit like that, and I wasn't a fan of it. I just kind of wanted to see. I wanted to see higher, but I didn't want to see higher at the same time though, because like where are we going higher to? That was kind of the weirdness in it. So looking at it like this, I was like, okay, what? So the first trade. Let me just break down the first trade. So the first trade, right? I have to follow the 5 minute order flow, right? The 5 minute order flow says to we have 5 minute CIC, we have 5 minute imbalance right here. We come down, kind of take some of these internal lows. Thinking back on it, there was no reason for us not to continue higher. We never really got a 15-minute change in the state either. That's probably part of the problem too. Um, but the 5 minute, and so we open up a nice 2 minute right at the macro. We open up this 2 minute right here, as you can see, I have marked out. Looks like we might get stopped out here. Hopefully not, but we'll see. Kind of just doing a mega runner to see what happens. But what a retrace here. Um, yeah, as you see, we get this change in the state. We have a 2 minute up here. I thought for sure, like especially with this inverse on the 5 minute, I thought we were gonna just like really launch higher. So I had an entry right here, right off the 2 minute, with my stops at the 5 minute CISD, and then I was targeting this, entered one con here. Then on the 15 second, we saw a little bit more displacement. I added one on this because I thought we would just continue higher. We ended up not, ended up getting stopped out, which is fine. It happens. Looks like I'm about to get stopped out on this trade. Probably should have. I thought we were just gonna like burn to the downside, but it looks like we might not, which is fine too. So that was that trade. And then this trade came. We news comes out and we get displacement lower. We're expecting the hourly, fail to get a 15-minute change in the state. We get a 5 minute change in the state right here. It's kind of an ugly chart. We get a 5 minute change in the state right here. So I'm very bearish now. I kind of want to find an entry. And so I'm looking for an entry. And I'm kind of just looking, we still have all these lows left, and I'm looking kind of for the seconds chart, trying to just see where we're going to not go. So we put in SMT sell off, don't inverse this 30 seconds. We put in come back, then we end versus 15 second. I got a really bad fill. I wanted to enter here, but I got the not the best fill at all, if I'm being quite honest with you. And that happens. So then, I was targeting this external, but I think we could see way lower. I think, there's room to see lower because I think there's really nothing for us to, unless this is going to be a higher time frame soup model, I guess you could say it is. But I didn't think we'd have this big of a buy up off of that sell off, which looks like we are. So it looks like I might get stopped out at break even though I was up around, 100 some points, 80 points. Not the end of the world though. It's not like I'm gonna like, oh my god, I got stopped out. Because it is what it is. I just think we could go lower, and I kind of want to swing trade this one, so I might leave this like this, just cover the fees. We'll see though what happens. We could get another big push lower. We'll see. So this will either be break even or it'll hit some elongated TPs, kind of just fucking around with it, but we will see what happens. That is the market recap for today, trade recap. So one loser and one winner break even. Could have avoided the loss for sure if I wouldn't. Well, looks like we're stopped out 100%. It's crazy. Let's see. What a pullback. What a pullback for the team. It's a wicked pullback right there. Not looking good because we're going to open that 15-minute and then, but it happens. Not too mad overall. Could have avoided this first trade because I should have waited for news to come out because news came out and then we got super ugly. So that's kind of that. Looks like this trade's probably going to get stopped out here unless this soup level is going to be, a monster soup level, which I doubt. I don't really think so. We just had 100-point buy up in a matter of seconds. But yeah, that's the trade recap. So either we get stopped here or we continue lower. Not really worried either or. Doesn't really care what happens. Kind of just letting the trade run for fun. But yeah, that's all I have for you guys. We'll see. This could, this could be a discount. We'll see something like that. Whatever happens, happens. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. If you guys want to join my free Discord link in the description. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. I appreciate all the support. Thank you guys so much. God bless.